When you are poor, don't do these 3 things. When you are rich, don't provoke 4 types of people. Once you make these mistakes, it's very likely that you will become unlucky. Summed up in 4 words: once smooth, always smooth. First, the first thing not to do when you're poor is to become more stubborn in your own views. The I Ching says, when impoverished, change. With change comes the flow, and with the flow comes longevity. When you are at a dead end, you must learn to adapt. Let go of stubbornness and explore and try new things. This way, you might be able to carve out a new path. Second, the more down and out you are, the more you should not act hastily, or else you are easily calculated and take advantage by others, ultimately getting deceived and confused. Therefore, when you are down and out, you must stay calm so that you can escape the predicament. Third, when you are at your life's lowest point, do not place your hopes in others. There is a saying that when you have money, you will find everyone around you to be good people. And when you are without money, you will find everyone to be bad people. If you, being without money and without authority, still pin your hopes on others, then the greater your hopes, the greater your disappointments. So rather than expecting from others, it's better to expect from yourself. The saying, heaven does not redeem men, men redeem themselves, please reflects this principle. So which types of people should we not provoke when we are rich? First, do not provoke those who are full of sweet talk. There is a saying, a person's heart is separated by their belly, meaning that such people often use sweet words to conceal their inner plots, making them hard to defend against. And often by the time you realize their true intentions, it's too late. So the wealthier you are, the less you should be tempted by sweet words. Second, do not provoke those who look down on the poor. All the wealthy people who despise the poor will eventually go downhill. Is like the river. 30 years flow towards the east bank. Next 30 years flow towards the west bank. Our fortunes will change. When you make money, you should be even more kind-hearted, so that you can match more wealth with profound virtue. Otherwise, without virtue matching one's status, disaster is bound to follow. Third, do not provoke friends who only know how to eat, drink, and be merry. Remember, friends who indulge only will deplete your energy, scatter your wealth, and bring bad luck, while those who are upright and sincere are the noble people in your life. Upright people will bring you opportunities and good luck. Never casually provoke troublemakers. You cannot afford to offend. As the saying goes, there will be rain after a stormy sky. Calamity will arrive after a person acted immorally. Some arrogant people, when their arrogance reaches the extreme, think they are great and disregard everyone, and so they may provoke troublemakers they cannot afford to offend. These troublemakers can bankrupt you in an instant. As they say, evil begets evil. Do not think that having money means you can disregard others. Only by being humble, fortunate, and cautious can you protect your wealth and live longer. That's it for today's episode. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more. Looking forward to seeing you in our next video. Stay safe and see you soon.